I am Haruki Nakamura. I just left my white-collar job for a startup company related to web design. Right now, I have a trusty assistant working alongside me.
Have things calmed down a little? Here, I made some coffee. How about you take some break?
Thanks, Sakakibara. Here's Emi Sakakibara. She's currently in senior high school. She's the one who helps me with our company work, an overall kind and really dedicated girl. However...
It's just the two of us here. At least you can call me Emi.
Yeah, thanks, Emi.
Haruki.
Yes?
Just felt like saying your name.
Jeez, she's so cute. And no, what I meant was, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be like this right now. By the way, here's how my daily grind felt like a year ago. 2 days pulling all-nighters. I'm at my wit's end. Crap, I'm gonna pass out. After graduating from a vocational school, I soon entered this company, Dunten Inc., where I was assigned to be a part of the development department's web design team. The company is known for being toxic, and I soon became a full-fledged zombie after toiling my days off there.
Well, what do we have here? Should I rat on you and tell the HR?
Director Akutsu? My boss caught me dozing off for a moment. According to my director, such shoddy work attitude at work has a bearing on one's salary assessment. My apologies, Director. I haven't gotten enough rest during these past few days, and I wasn't feeling well. So, that's why. I'm truly sorry for this, but would it be possible to clock out early for today?
Yes, you want to clock out early. Nakamura, my boy, are you familiar with the theory of evolution?
Yes?
Those only fit to serve our society are the ones who survive. They have no need for these useless ones. It's all about that!
Huh?
Survival of the fittest. That's what work's all about!
There he goes again, needlessly bringing up his jock days.
See, boy, when I was a youngin', there was a time that I haven't slept for a month!
Dude, there's no way in hell that's true.
So something like feeling sleepy while at work? Yeah, that won't do. But you don't need to worry about it anymore, as you can stop coming in starting tomorrow.
What?
I'ma send you all the needed docs through snail mail. If you get me, boy, then you can go ahead and leave early. Go on.
Understood. So I'm getting fired, huh? I feel lonely at the moment, but a part of me feels kind of relieved hearing this. Phew! But what should I do starting tomorrow?
You there.
Yes?
You see, I'm looking for the development department's web design team at the moment, so...
Just head straight down the end of this corridor.
Right. Thank you.
Whoa, she's really beautiful. Huh? She looks familiar. Must have seen her somewhere. Oh well.
Good morning, Akutsu.
My, if it isn't Ito! And on which matters could have possibly brought you here?
Oh, I wanted to ask for a redesign for our subsidiary company's homepage.
Why, the pleasure's all mine! I'm open for consultations, as always. I'll entertain you.
See, this homepage we have here, I believe you're the one handling it. Right, Akutsu?
Right, I believe so.
I want to speak with the web designer who made this, and so...
Web designer? Damn it! Nakamura's the one who designed this homepage! Please, allow me to explain this for you.
Oh, really? Wow, thanks. So first, we have these number of impressions over here, as well as the number of clicks, like so. This conversation rate. I would like to know how they are all related to each other.
Converse, right, let me see,
Look, get to it already. No point talking to you as you've just completely wasted my time. Like, I'm afraid that you seem to have not a single clue about what you're talking about. We're done here.
My apologies.
I'll reschedule another visit. Let me talk to someone who clearly knows what they're talking about the next time I come here.
Oh, Oh, damn me! Why am I buttering up to a prima donna like this?
At the same time, I was at the station's platform where job hunting and then working, huh? Man, I just don't feel like doing anything anymore. I stood there pondering about such things while waiting for my train to come, when...
Excuse me?
Is something wrong? Suddenly, this girl talked to me. A high school student who I had no recollection of whatsoever meeting with. Did I possibly do something wrong?
Please close your eyes.
Huh? What's with the sudden request?
Whatever. Just do what I say.
And so I closed my eyes, just as she said, stood still. What the? Then I landed hard on my butt. My cheeks felt a stinging sensation, and for the moment I realized that I've just been slapped hard. Even these people around us who were waiting for the train started to clamor.
Could you please follow me to the train attendant's office?
I mean, look.
Really? He's got some nerve doing that right by the train tracks. That's disgusting.
All it took was this straightforward phrase from her, one which was convincing enough for me to be completely misunderstood by everyone. Feeling bad, being slapped, and on top of all these, getting stuck in this awkward atmosphere around me. I should have yelled or something instead of just staring blankly and doing nothing at all. However, all these sent me into a state of utter anxiety. Is she planning to falsely accuse me just to wring some money out of me? No, hold on. There should be surveillance cameras right on the train tracks. I reluctantly went to the train attendant's office just so I could prove my innocence, where...
Officer, please, beat some sense into this guy.
Huh?
What's the matter?
He was staring blankly and was kind of fidgety in front of the train tracks. I mean, I couldn't just...
You just can't end your life like that, you know, kiddo? You're still young. There's plenty of opportunities you could turn your life around with.
They've somewhat misread my actions for a completely different thing. There's no lying, I did experience a hell of a misfortune while at this company, but really, I wouldn't go as far as to commit something like that. And so I just explained what happened until earlier, one by one, where I did finally clear any sort of misunderstanding with these guys.
I see. You've got a really tough day, huh? But hey, wasn't quitting that company you mentioned the right move you made?
Yes, so you see, I'm just feeling bad for the moment. I wasn't able to load off these feelings with someone else until now. Just doing so and chatting about it made me feel a little bit better. As for that high school girl who I spoke with back at the station's attendant's office...
I'm really, really sorry. That was a total mistake on my part. How embarrassing.
Yeah. Don't worry about me. Sorry I made you worry. By the way, why did you suddenly slap me?
It was kind of to fire you up. Infuse into you that burning, fighting spirit.
You Antonio Inoki or something? Well, I guess it's just her way of worrying about someone. So, the next morning, I was able to get back home safely, but I had no recollection about what happened. I woke up in a bed. Wow, when was the last time I slept like a log? Wait, today's a work day? Oh, right, I just got fired. Everything that happened yesterday was really like a dream. Hold on, that high school girl...
Good morning.
Yeah, morning. Uh-huh? The sight of her face suddenly greeted me after waking up. Seeing her shook me up real bad, and when I started to stand up, I hit my head against her forehead.
Ouch, that hurts! What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Ow, ouch! I should be the one saying that! And what are you even doing in my room? Plus, what are you even trying to accomplish here?
I was just checking if that spot I slapped you was swollen or not.
And why are you in my room?
You don't remember what happened?
My memory's a little bit fuzzy after going back from the station. According to her story, here's what happened. First of all, she's Emi Sakagibara. It seems that my body couldn't keep up any longer the moment I left the station attendant's office. Apparently, she was really worried about me, and so she decided to lend me a shoulder until I safely got back home. She says that I collapsed as soon as we got back to my house. Emmy somewhat managed to carry me all the way up to my bed, but please, stay by my side. Probably, after all that happened, took a mental toll on me. Maybe that was the reason that I said such things to her? Emmy was kinda confused at first, however, kindly enough, she decided to accompany me until the next morning. So that's what happened. You've seriously helped me a lot. Thanks, really. You even prepared this breakfast for me.
Nope, it was nothing special.
Thanks. Also, this breakfast is really good.
Glad you liked it.
By the way, do your parents know about this?
I mean, I told them in the meantime I was staying over at my friend's house.
Huh? That, just right now. Is she bluffing about something?
So no worries.
Right. That's good then.
Oh, by the way, your phone has been ringing non-stop since earlier.
My phone? A call from work? My phone was hella littered with a long list of missed calls.
You there, Nakamura? You'd better answer your call this instant. Heck, what took you so long? Look, you need to prep things over here or...
Prep?
Of course! You need to prep them if you're quitting, right? Jeez, look, I'm hanging up.
Our conversation was all but one-sided, but I still ended up deciding to go to work for today.
Really, you don't need to keep showing up to work for such a company like this.
Nah, I really do need to prep things before I go, as they might put some mems in a pinch.
I'm telling you, they'll only take advantage of your kindness.
Well, I do get that a lot, being wishy-washy. Still, I wasn't so sure why Emmy cared for me so much. That night, after finishing all the prep in lieu of transitioning my work to the director, I finally headed out of the company building where...
Oh, Nakamura!
Huh? Were you waiting for me this whole time, Emmy-chan?
So did things go smoothly?
Yeah, I did okay. I rather feel great. Finally, I can taste some freedom.
Phew, good to hear.
So, Emmy-chan, this is kinda bothering me lately, but why do you feel like caring for me so much?
About that. Pretty sure you'll be dishing out your best at work this day too, Dad.
Uh-huh. Well then, I'll be off.
Actually, my dad was working really hard at this toxic workplace. It was rough seeing him look kinda sick and weary, so I made it a thing to at least put on a cheery face each time he went out for work, however. Things eventually took a toll on him, both mentally and physically.
Your dad's good for nothing. Sorry, Emmy.
Dad, sorry. Dad really dished out his best at work, as I told him he'll surely be at his 101% each day, and so I kind of pushed him too hard for this one. That time I chanced upon your expression by the platform yesterday reminded me of the times it was the roughest for my dad. He'll end up like my dad if I simply let you be that day, and so I just slapped you without thinking things through.
So that's the reason behind that burn and fightin' spirit, huh?
I'm really sorry for yesterday.
Nah, don't sweat yourself about it. Plus, now I know the reason behind all of that. You even fired up my spirits. Probably the reason I'm alive and kicking now.
Alive and kicking, huh? So this means you're now capable of doing anything? Yeah, who are you?
Huh? Aren't you the one from yesterday?
My name's Mega too. I believe you're Haruki Nakamura?
I mean, yes, but...
I'll be blunt and head straight to my point. So are you up to the task of starting your own business?
So, you mean a startup business?
Exactly. Do you want to try being a manager of your own?
Are you talking about me? But I'm really just,
If you're thinking about having problems related to capital, you can be at ease. I'll finance all of your expenses.
Really? You would do that just for me?
I saw firsthand how you designed homepages. This work of yours is truly splendid. Needless to say, you really caught my attention.
Pardon me for intruding, but who are you again?
Now I remember you. She's Maggie Toe, a businesswoman who's known for being a total knockout and even regularly appears on TV. My, you flatter me. Thanks. You own a number of businesses, right? Yes, 20, more or less. Here's my offer. Let's say I need a homepage design for all the 20 subsidiaries that I own. Then, here's where you fit in, as I'll entrust such work to you. What do you say?
Wow, I mean, that's truly kind of you.
What are you gonna do, Nakamura?
She's talking about me. I mean, there's really nothing left for me to lose. I guess my only path I have is to keep moving forward. I want to take this challenge head on. After that, I exchanged numbers with Ito and I began doing preparations for the startup business. Since then, 2 weeks have passed ever since receiving the funds from Ito and launching this web design-oriented startup business. Ito entrusted me with redesigning the homepage for all these 20 subordinates that she owns, and the work is progressing smoothly. It feels great doing work that you've been entrusted to rather than being bossed around, if I do say so.
Here's your coffee.
Thanks.
I know you're all fired up with this, but how about resting for a bit?
Yeah, thanks for your concern.
Right? It's better you do so. I'll just head real quick to the post office. In the meantime, catch a little breather, okay?
Yep, got it. I'll see you later then. Emi-chan currently works as my assistant. She seems to be eyeing for part-time work in the meantime, as her dad's not really in top shape to be working. Honestly, that girl's just thoughtful. Like, I might be eating up her time as all she does is worry about me. More so, Emi still has her hands tied with schoolwork. And so, I've decided to put a job posting online. Let me see, 2 salary bonuses annually, then no work on weekends, no overtime work. Right, for now, I just made an effort to offer something completely different from the one that I had in Danton. Man, I never could have imagined the day that I'd put so much experience to use that I got from toiling hard at the toxic workplace. We received tons of applications from everyone.
Wow, look at all these.
Yeah, sifting through all these would be pretty hard.
Well, it can't be helped as you gave some favorable terms for them. Huh? What are these?
Something wrong? A number of applications were from people I knew back then from Danton. They likely had enough from working in a toxic environment. I made sure to prioritize an interview with all of them. Everyone can relax. This is some kind of a formality rather than holding a stiff group interview. Oh, and is it true that you guys handed in your resignations all at once?
Yeah, the company just got worse and worse after you left, Haruki.
We talked and agreed that there was no other choice for us but to bail out.
Guys, right, I've decided. All of you are now hired.
Wow, really?
Thanks. You have no idea what this means to us, Haruki.
And while we're at it, could you guys do me a favor and check on the others who haven't decided on their jobs? Our boss was simply the worst. Still, all of us back at Danton were still sort of closely knit friends, and that's why I lent everyone a hand this time around. Plus, each one really excels at what they do. By getting them on board our team, I'm confident that we can pull this off. Afterward, I ended up hiring 7 people on a full-time work basis. This decision merited me success. Our team managed to breeze through all 20 homepage designs requested by Ito. Furthermore, we got a steady stream of even more company-related work commissions from Ito. Our schedule was packed, and also we received a number of tasks involving updates for pre-existing homepages. Our company was even successful enough to afford handing out intern bonuses to everyone.
Way to go, Nakamura! I heard that everyone's really happy being in a comfortable workplace with a high-paying income.
Honestly, all the credit goes to you, Sakakibara. Is something bothering you, Sakakibara?
I mean, so this, the way you kinda call me.
But weren't you the one who suggested this in the first place, that that's how we should call everyone around us?
Yeah, like, I did say that, but it'd be nice if you call me Emmy-chan. Just like back then, it was just the two of us. And, you could just casually call me Emmy. Drop off that Chan part.
Huh? I mean, that might be a little, So, yeah, calling her Emmy-chan at least maintains the bare minimum to set boundaries as colleagues. By the way, speaking of Emmy-chan's dad, his physical health did a 180, and now he's working along with us.
Boss, I'm really grateful to be a part of a pleasant workplace like this.
No, I should be the one thanking you, really. You, along with Emmy, are being great contributors for the team.
Isn't this great, Dad?
Here, everyone was just really happy working alongside the team members. One day, however, there was this incident which kinda threw a wet blanket over everyone's jolly disposition. It was the day that Director Akutsu marched into the company doors.
Nakamura, what's the meaning of all this? You plucked these employees off from me. I'ma sue you for sabotaging my business ops.
Sakakibara, phone the cops.
Understood, CEO Nakamura.
What, the police?
I'd obviously phone them, right? Suddenly barging here and yelling at the top of your lungs, I should be the one suing you here.
You've gotten real cocky. Aren't we, after all I've done? Is this how you thank me?
Not even thankful in the slightest for all those times I spent with you. But if there's one thing I'm grateful for past that hellhole, it's that working in a toxic environment like Danten molded my company into what it is now today.
What the hell are you getting at?
You could sue all you want for what I care. I'll be willing to take them head on for the sake of our company, as well as the team members who cherish this workplace. I successfully drove Akutsu out of the company doors.
Wow, you showed them who's the boss around here.
Haruki, no, Principal Nakamura, I'm with you all the way with this company.
Now, really, guys.
Dang it, these youngsters, getting full of themselves? I'm definitely suing these pricks.
Just wait until I see how I bolster our company, Danten, and smash your puny company into bits.
Akutsu.
What do you want now? Ito?
It's been a while. Are we doing a little tour around Nakamura-kun's company?
You could say that. This cunning little vixen.
Really, I simply thought that she wasn't stopping by my company these days, but doing these casual visit back and forth from Nakamura's playpen.
Oh, saved me a lot of hassle. Here, take this.
Let me see, what's this? Notice of dismissal? What? Is this some kind of joke?
I'm not really the type who's into jokes. See, it was like something that I just did a bit earlier, so I've just bought your company.
What?
Look, I've renamed the company from Danten to Satan. I'll be overhauling the staff in a while too, so...
How? Why? That means that this dismissal notice was...
Why, it's a lovely present for you. Are you familiar with the theory of evolution? Sadly, such harmful pests and rodents aren't fit for co-evolution. Or as the theory goes.
Pest?
Well then, enough with the pleasantries. Please see through the essential tasks prior to transitioning after you go back to Danten.
Later on, I heard that all of these occurred straight from Ito. Moreover, Ito duly gave us back, both me and my former employees, unpaid wages back from when we did overtime work. So that's how it went. Man, have things really calmed down for the better good?
So, Haruki-kun, you prefer girls? These Jill of all trades like Meg?
What's gotten into you so suddenly?
I mean, it's all Ito here, Ito there, coming out of your mouth. Ugh.
Ito's simply my business partner.
Really? Then would you date me after I graduate high school?
What?
Oh, you even said you wanted me to stay by my side back then. Remember?
Yeah, that did happen. Well, I'd still feel the same about it, but, geez. After that, the two of us did become a thing, but that's another story to tell.